Hey guys, what is up? Array Mage here, doing another World of Tanks 360 gameplay commentary. Today guys, this is a standard battle on Pearl River. Pearl River is one of the maps they added in the game with the French update. Very fun map, I actually love it. This was a tier 10 match, it was in the T62A. This was one of those matches where the matchmaking didn't go full freaking retard and put like 9 or 10 tier 10s on each team, and which case it was very tough sledding and a medium tank. But this was a very good match, very fun, 2 on each side, so it was very, very well balanced, I thought, and well behaved match. So, and I wasn't able to get the M103 fully upgraded this week. Just been tough road, really a tough grind just trying to get through it. I just got the first 120 for it. But it should be ready to rock, be fully upgraded and ready to review by next week. Should be. So, going through here on Pearl River, I'm going up through middle. We got a scout tank going to the very northeast corner of the map, hopefully to spot heavies. And I'm hoping I can pop around this corner and spot everything, or at least get a lot of spots. Unfortunately, I do get 2 spots, or I get 4. But I spotted a T110E5, though. Another top tier 10 tank, and at this point I'm raging a little bit because I said of all the fucking places he goes to where I'm fucking at. So I'm very annoyed at this point. And he jams my turret on top of it. So I know he's coming around the corner. Running ain't gonna help because then he'd shoot me in the ass. So I just back up and I get around this edge of this hill where I can use it and maybe cover up enough of my hull, make myself difficult to shoot. Pershing pushes up, tier 8 medium tank. And he's sizing me up, and he does take a shot at my turret, bounces. I guess he was trying to hit the hatch. So I know that's a smart enough player over there. T110E5 pushes up. I go ahead and hit his Lord Glacius. And the Pershing backs up, trying to side scrape. Not a good move, bro. Reload. I got 2 heavies backing me up. I go ahead and plant one in him as he tries to get away. And now M103 should be popping up here any second. So I got 2 heavies with me. Turns out it's an ISA and I believe a Carnivon, maybe a stock Conqueror. But I did the math here pretty much, and I didn't like my situation. Even though this is a tier 9 and a tier 10 versus a tier 9, a 10, and a tier 8, I didn't like my situation. And I got hit once again. This is from the M103. So I decided at this point, rather than be that guy that just sits here like a bozo and just takes it from him, and it is a Carnivon, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I'm gonna go ahead and run. I'm gonna let them see me run because they got me on 6th Sense, and right now the 6th Sense should be coming off, and it looks like I'm running away. In reality, they don't know if I took a right or if I took a left-hand corner or left-hand turn. So I decide I'm going to go ahead and flank completely around these guys, and I'm going to do what a medium tank should always do. Look for flanks. This was a situation where, you know, the only thing I could hope for with that ISA and Carnivon was they could hold out and make them pay and kill these guys. They weren't able to kill both the heavies, the M103 and the E5. The Pershing, I think, backs off. And I know my team has gone through this part of the map because that's how they're on the other side. So I know there's nothing here. I can just blaze through and get myself in a good situation. Now this was a misplay on, I feel like on the Carnivon and the IS-8. They both could have backed off when I did. And I think they would have been alright, but, you know, easy for me to say I'm the guy in the T62 that ran away. But I ran away to get around these guys. So the Carnivon's trying to hold out. He's dying. He's dead now. And the Tiger 2 on our team has set himself up. Now, they're waiting for their spot to wear off. And I'm not going to go rounding around that corner because I don't know if they're coming around here thinking I'm here. So I'm going to go ahead and wait, and I'm going to go ahead and let them have the benefit of the doubt thinking I ran away completely. Rather than just round the corner and be the guy that's late to all the fighting and get killed, I'm going to let these guys make a move. Now, they're either going to push up and run to that Tiger 2, or they're going to round the corner and they're going to meet me. Fortunately, they both pop up. They are committed to fighting the Tiger 2. So I go ahead and round the corner, and I get myself in a position where I know gun depression isn't a factor. Go ahead and lay one into the T110E5, weaken his tracks, I either weakened him or I tracked him, so he used a repair kit at least. Hit the M103, I'm reloading, and I'm using the rate of fire here to just put as many shots as I can. This 103, I hit him again, reloading. And this is the advantage. You know, if I faced him straight up, he probably would have killed me. But in this situation, he doesn't know what to do. Does he focus on the Tiger II? Does he focus on me? He can't decide because of the rate of fire here. Go ahead and finish him off, cut him down. Now the T110E5 is getting himself in a position where I can't hurt him. However, T57 on my team has now flanked around and is now hitting them in the back. They got themselves in a three-way firing lane. There was nothing these two guys could do. Tiger II, he didn't have to do a lot. He really did an amazing job for what he was doing in a low-tier tank here. You know, he's bottom tier, and he made a smart move. He just held his ground, got himself in a nice spot, and I think he probably knew what I was doing. I was going around to hit these guys, and all he had to do was just hold his line there, hold his position, and he was going to get some help from me. T57 was a bonus, and they just got caught from 3 different angles, from 3 different tanks, and they couldn't ignore the Tiger II to focus on me and the T57 because he has a gun too, and that would have hurt him. But this is the advantage to a medium tank. You never are always looking to out-muscle people. You know, even a well-armored tank like an E50 or a 7-1 with its turret armor, yeah, you can be gutsy and really brawny and, you know, stick it out on a corner against a heavy tank in some situations and beat the hell out of them. But more times than not, even in those tanks, you're doing this. You're flanking and you're sniping people. Now, I see a Tiger II. I go ahead and hit him. I've been spotted, so I back up, and I use both these little houses here to cover me up. Hit the Tiger II again, weaken his ammo rack. I mean, this is where a medium tank is dangerous. Now, I'm cloaked once more. I'm in stealth mode. They don't know where I'm at. They know I'm over here on the flank, but they can't figure out exactly where now. So, me and the T57 push out. We don't have any shots now. And I was thinking at this point I was going to get in their face and I was going to be aggressive once more. And I was actually going to try and go hull down, but we spot a E75 on the from the south side of the map. I decide, alright, flank once more. Unfortunately, it doesn't work twice because there is a French tank destroyer up top on this hill to my right. But I do make him pay. He does hit me, but I go ahead and ensure that he is dead afterwards. This was just a match I thought that illustrated what you should do in almost all medium tanks. Almost all of them. Like I said, some are, you know, can certainly stick it out against heavy tanks in certain situations, like an E50. If you angle yourself properly, you can really duke it out with them sometimes with heavy tanks. But more times than not, you are always trying to get around people, and you're going to use the rate of fire that all medium tanks have to just beat the living hell out of the opposition. Now, here I didn't get around the corner quick enough to finish these guys off because this T57, who's having a hell of a game, goes in and just starts whipping ass, and he beats the living shit out of all of them and finishes them all off. So, good game for him. And the I think it's the 215B on their team finally dies. But this was a great game. Shout out to that guy in the T57. He got Devastator medal. I think he had 6,000 or 7,000 damage, and I came out with 3,000. But this was a match where it worked out perfectly. Playing a medium tank, you're always looking for flanks. You never want to stand your ground if you can help it. Certain situations you might be able to, but more times than not, you don't want to face people straight up. You want to get around, take the path of least resistance, and kill them. Alright guys, gameplay is coming to an end. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. M103 should be ready to rock next week. Peace.